chakras. This is where a lot of your energy resides, right? This is your divine consciousness, your higher consciousness, cosmic all consciousness. And breathing it in so that you can embody it is important.
Hello, and welcome to the Constance Messmer podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Spiritual shifts, also known as downloads, and ascending spiritually to a higher vibration. Is this a thing? Absolutely. Absolutely. How do I do more of that? How do I do more of those spiritual downloads? Listen, my spiritual downloads and ascending spiritually to higher vibrations, two different questions, right? Because here's the deal. You can participate in the desire to raise your frequency and your awareness to get greater access to the higher truths and a greater frequency of vibration to be more spiritually aligned or higher vibration or hanging in that higher vibration. You can do that in a dedicated spiritual practice. Call it prayer time, call it whatever. Your intention is to go daily, always daily is best, and sit undisturbed where you are setting the intention to go to the highest high so that you can connect and hang in that frequency of light. When you hang there, it shifts your vibration to that higher place. The more you amplify in that space, the more you'll be able to carry it in your day-to-day life. And before your session ends, breathe that light into your body, ground it into the earth, ground it throughout your whole body, and use that as an access point throughout your life. Listen, this is going to change how you see your world and how you source answers to hiccups or troubles or problems or whatever. Trust me, I don't want to tell you what happens, but trust me. Oh my God, I'm doing it again. I'm so hot. Doesn't matter. The heat's not even on because it's winter where I am. So how do I do more of that? That's how you do more of it. You spend time in a spiritual practice, dedicated spiritual practice where your eyes are closed. Your intention is to go the highest of the high. I has to be connected to the highest realms so that I can hang in that frequency of light. The other thing is the downloads or spiritual shifting. This can happen regularly. If you pay attention to when you're feeling discombobulated or energetically out of sorts, sometimes that's because you are having spiritual downloads happen. And you're not consciously taking the time to tend to your energetic needs. Yeah. So when those times happen and you're just feeling like, whoa, something's happening, or, what do I need to do right now? It may be, for me, I lay flat. That's important. I lay flat and then I allow myself to spiritually unwind and go whatever's happening. And a lot of times the downloads happen and my body shakes and things shift and everything. So it's taking the time to align when you're feeling energetically something to go, okay, what's happening? What's happening? Ask, what's happening? What's happening? And you might hear, you're getting recalibrated, energetically recalibrated. This is a thing. This is a thing, especially now with, Pluto in Aquarius and, Aquarian age and everything happening. So more and more people are having these experiences happen. So when you're at work and, I used to teach classes live and in person, and I used to have to go, I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. Listen, can you believe I'm telling you this? I wasn't really going to the bathroom. I was going into another space so that I could just breathe it in and ground. So, and this might also feel like, oh, I'm getting a headache, or, oh, I feel all this energy pulled above the crown of my head. Now, I'm going to get into the upper chakras. This is where a lot of your energy resides, right? This is your divine consciousness, your higher consciousness, cosmic all consciousness. And breathing it in so that you can embody it is important. And so you might even do that as part of your meditation time, but recognizing when oh my God, I feel like, what is that? Oh, it's energy pulled up in my head. Is it for my highest good to bring it in? Okay, great. Let me bring it in and breathe it out. This is good stuff. Hey, Constance Messmer here. I just want to do a shout out of big thanks to all the members. I am so grateful. And all the people dropping in and giving little donations here and there and super thanks and all that stuff. I really appreciate you. You members and you people contributing and subscribers are what helped me bring this content to everyone, really. They both contribute to the cost of production, and I am definitely grateful for that. This stuff is not cheap to put out. Oh my God. Oh my God. So every little bit helps, and I am filled with gratitude that you're stepping up. I am not necessarily a joiner, not usually, but there are environmental issues in other organizations that I do belong to and I contribute to because I like to see them persevere. And I'm hoping you feel the same about this work. I hope you put it into practice in your life. That's another way that you could spread this work and help change our world, which is what I think it ultimately does. As you know, I think if everyone tuned into their soul senses, the world would be a much better place. So when you subscribe, it's a big yes vote for the content, and it helps spread the work across the planet. So when you put the lessons into practice and subscribe and like and share, you help me help you carry the lesson beyond you and me. And I am just really grateful. Legally speaking, this podcast is presented solely for educational and entertainment purposes. It is not intended as a substitute for medical diagnosis, treatment, or the advice of a physician, psychotherapist, or other qualified professional. You should not use this information to diagnose or treat a health problem or condition. Always check with your doctor. Thank you.